Somalia's presidential elections scheduled for Wednesday were postponed on Monday, this being the third time the head of Somalia's electoral body, Mohamed Abdirizak, postponed the elections and failed to offer a new date, but said the next president will be elected before the end of this year. Somalia's parliament members will elect the new president, even though parliamentary elections have not been completed in all regions of the country. The parliamentary voting was marred by irregularities and corruption, and Somalia's electoral body is investigating allegations of election malpractice. Right, and let's talk more about the Somalia election. Joining me in studio now is Mohamed Abdirizak. He is a presidential candidate. Thank you, sir, for making time for News Center.
Thank you, Sophia.
So, another postponement. Are you surprised?
Well, I'm not actually surprised. This is, in fact, the third postponement that has taken place. And it is very unfortunate. This should have been Somalia's chance to come out from years of mistrust in government and to make peace and lay the tracks for a more prosperous future. Unfortunately, that has not happened. The election in Somalia has been marked with widespread corruption, intimidation, voter suppression, arrest of delegates and candidates. And this has gotten to a point that throughout the country, people are complaining. I'm a proud member of the Coalition for Change, and we're hoping that we will talk some sense into the current government, and we have the support of our people.
All right. When you talk about talking sense to the current government, the current president is seeking re-election, Hassan Sheikh. He stands to benefit, one would argue, with these delays. So what sort of motivation would he have to rectify issues, if at all?
Well, the elections have been, as I said, delayed a number of times. And now the president is using an erroneous interpretation of the provisional constitution. Article 64, paragraph 2 of our constitution says that Somalia's parliament will be 275 MPs. And Article 89, paragraph 2 says 2/3 of that parliament, at least 2/3, can vote for the president. So what the president is doing is that after so many delays, now he is trying to not even have the full parliament to vote for president, and that's wrong. We cannot have regions and sections of the Somali society not being part of this important decision making.
Right. And this latest postponement, I understand, is as a result of the delays in the parliamentary elections, because it's the members of parliament that then go ahead to vote for the president.
That's right. In Somalia, we still do not have a one person, one vote. First, the members of parliament are elected indirectly by delegates of 50 people. And then they come to Mogadishu. The parliament sits and inaugurated, sworn in. Then they vote for the president.
All right. And the electoral body says the election will still take place before the end of this year. We're now 2nd of December, just a few more days to go. Are you confident that will at all take place?
That will not be possible. What we're asking the electoral body, as well as the international community that supports this process, is to include all the actors, the political actors, including the Coalition for Change. Once we all sit down, then we can come up with a realistic date. You can imagine running a campaign when you don't really know when the date is. And this has been a tremendous challenge for a number of the candidates. And so I don't want to imply there is sinistrous moves there, but what we're hoping for is to be part of that decision making and picking a new election date.
As a presidential candidate, and there are others, are you even confident, even if you get to the point where the election does take place, in as far as its credibility? Because over and over, the concerns being raised are malpractices, corruption. Do you think that credibility will be able to be there at all?
Most definitely, the election's credibility has been marred, and this continues. There has been more than 1,000 complaints lodged. The disputes committee itself admitted that it is seriously looking at 49 of these results. Already about 4 have been nullified. They're going back. As far as yesterday, another seat of parliament has been nullified. So you can see that the election's credibility has been dented very much.
So then why do you want to be part of a process that you're not even sure of its...
Well, if we don't take part, if we don't push for it, and you know, in this case, some of our serious discussions within the coalition include perhaps boycotting and not being part of this. But that decision has not been made yet. We're still discussing that, and we would like to sit. And after we sit down with the government, with the election bodies, with the international community, we will make that decision. But right now, we're still hoping that we can still move forward and the elections will be somewhat legitimate.
All right. With so many issues up in the air as far as the election is concerned, one would perhaps expect that you as a candidate would be back home in Somalia campaigning, ensuring that your voice is being heard, your message is being pushed. How come you're not home?
As I said earlier, the electorate is the members of parliament. Right. And the members of parliament are all going to come to Mogadishu after they've been elected. So everyone is out and campaigning. I have done my campaigns, started from May of this year, and for the past 7 months. Let's reach security and prosperity through national reconciliation and fighting corruption. Okay. Somali unity is my way, my vision personally. I cannot speak for the rest of the members of the coalition, who each one of them have their own messages and slogans.
Right.
So there is a serious effort for us to pull our resources and our energy to bring about positive change in Somalia.
All right. Mohamed Abdirizak, thank you so much for joining us on News Center.
Thank you, Sophia.